Okay, in this video I'm going to be explaining how I set up my ads using the Layorian Ads method on my mobile phone from A to Z. So follow me. Here the first thing I do is to click on this WhatsApp Chrome right here. Oh sorry, Google Chrome, not WhatsApp Chrome, Google Chrome. So that's the first thing I do. So next I click on this icon at the top here, then I search for Facebook. Okay, now this is my Facebook profile. Here I have my Facebook profile. So it is not the profile I want to run the ads on, so I'm going to go to my page. So here I'll scroll up here. Look at this. Oh sorry, I mistakenly refreshed that. So I'm going to scroll up here. So this icon that looks like Rubik's cube, this one right here, so this is the one I'll be clicking on. Let me change this color. Okay, so I'll just click on that. So once I click on that, it's going to give me this drop down. So I want to click on add. In order to zoom your screen, you are going to use 2 fingers to zoom your screen. So that's how I've been able to zoom my screen. Now what happens here is that immediately I click on ads, it's going to bring me here. However, I won't continue with this. I'm going to click on cancel. This is why. If you look up right here to this level, this is my profile. This is my profile. You can see my picture here. So you can see my picture here. This is my profile. So all right. So this is my profile. I don't want to use my profile, so I'm going to change it to, can you see my ad account here? This is my business. Can you see this business portfolio? This one has 1 ad account, so I'm going to click on this. Now I've been able to change from my profile to my Facebook page ads account. So that's one of the things that you need to do as well. You need to go to business.facebook.com, create create an account, and then create an ads account. So now that this one has opened, the next thing I want to do is to click on create right here. So the way I run my ads is to use engagement campaign, direct them from Facebook to WhatsApp, and then drop whatever link or anything you now want to do there. So this is because it's essential to build trust before people buy. A lot of people get leads and they are just expecting them to buy, and they don't know that these people, once they don't trust you well enough, they won't buy. So let me just change this. So you are going to change this name here. Whatever name you write here is what will show on your ads. That's in the Meta Ads app. That is the name that will show there. When we are done setting it, you would see where this name will show up. So we have this Ankara ad campaign. Now on this first page, whenever you come here, what's this? So whenever you come to this first page, that's the only thing you need to do. Just set that and then move on to the next. Click on the next button. Okay, so here now I'm going to change this right here. And then I'll change this to the page I want to use. Okay, this is the page I want to use. Alright, so I'm going to deactivate this messenger. As you can see, I'm directing them to WhatsApp. Ensure that this WhatsApp is WhatsApp business. Whatever number you are putting here, ensure it is WhatsApp business. Also, ensure that you have connected your WhatsApp to your page. There's a place where you connect your WhatsApp to your page. That is why this number is showing. And in case you don't want to use this number, it is possible for you to connect two numbers, two or more numbers. So now this performance goal, ensure it is on maximize number of conversations. If you put it on link clicks, what happens is that in most cases you'll be getting clicks, but you won't find those people in your DM. If it has happened to you before, this is why. So ensure you set it to maximize number of conversations. Now let's go to the budgeting. So when you get to the budgeting, we have this right here. So based on the minimum Facebook accepts for now, this is, if you look down here, you will see something like 1,492 thereabout. So just set it a little above that amount. So we can do something like 11617. Now when you input 16 or 17, it doesn't mean that Facebook will just take the whole 17 in one day. No, there's something we call cost per click, which is CPC. So your CPC, that is cost per click, that is if one person clicks your ad and Facebook is charging you, let's say 30 naira per click, it means that before you exhaust 3,000, you will get, let's say, 100 leads. And if Facebook is charging you, let's say, 100 naira per click, it means that before you exhaust 3,000 naira, you will get about 30 clicks. So this is how the calculation works for those who ask, okay, how many clicks will I get? It depends on the amount Facebook is charging you for that particular ad. So the amount Facebook is charging for that particular ad is what will determine the number of leads you are expecting, and it is what will help you to calculate how much you need to add. So when I'm running ads, oftentimes the minimum I do is start with 3k or 5k, then see how the ad is performing. If it is generating leads, like, okay, these leads they are genuine people, they are really interested, that is when you can now increase that budget or anything. Then you will know that the next thing for you to do is for you to convince those leads, like establish trust with them. All right, so let's just proceed. So this is how to set up your ads on your phone using the Layorian Ads Method. If you are watching this video, this is how I set up my ad, but ensure you have access to the Layorian Ads template. It's very, very essential so that your ads will convert well. It is very, very essential. Alright, so here we have the start date, which is today. So this is 5:50. This is 5:50. Usually I set my ad to start by 6 o'clock, but in this case I can't set it to start by 6 o'clock because we just have 10 minutes before 6. So what I will do is I will set it to around 6, let's say 6:45. I should have finished setting up the ads before then. Okay, so I'll set my end date to let's say 3 months. Now you can decide to set your end date to 6 months, 1 month, just based on your own discretion. You can do that, and you can decide not to set an end date. So you can just put whatever it is you like here. Make sure you click inside this box when you are done before you click outside, or else, can you see what I'm saying? Now I have to reset it. So click. So that could be my phone. It may not happen like that on your phone, but in case it happens like that, just do the same thing I'm doing here. Okay. Why is it disappearing? Let's continue here. So here now I've been able to set my date, right? Remember how we started. First you set your page. On this second page you set your page, you set your ads budget. I use the minimum amount. Some people do 2k daily, some people do 3k daily, so it's dependent on whatever it is you want. For me, I start with the lowest, and then if there's need to scale up, I scale up. Now for the locations, click on these locations, scroll to the front. You are going to see edit. Click on edit right here. Okay, so right here I have Nigeria. I have Nigeria already selected. Don't target the whole Nigeria. Make sure you're targeting a specific. In most cases, if I'm targeting states, I do like 6 states per ad. But if I'm targeting cities, I put as many cities as I want. Let's say switch to original audience. Use original audience. So what I do is anything automatic, I just take it out. Anything advantage, whatever, I just take it out. I put everything on what's it called, manual. So here now I'm going to click on use saved audience because I already have some audience saved. Can you see major cities or gender? Yes, this is what I will click. So this is going to save me the stress of having to enter all those cities one after the other. Why? Because I already did that. You can see everything here. You can see everything here. Can you see? So these are major cities. I already set the age and everything. So in your own case now, let's say you want to be adding this, you want to add a particular city. You click on the location. Hold on, please. So in a case whereby you want to create your own, let's say you click on this create new audience right here, and then you scroll here to where you have this Nigeria. Then you first click on this X to cancel the Nigeria aspect, right? So the next thing you want to do is you want to come here, click on a location. So let's say you are trying to target Lekki, Lagos. So you can see Lekki place, you can see Lekki Lagos city. So you just click on the city. So this is what you do for every other location you want to add. Just search for the name and then impute it there. Just search for the name and impute it. So let's say I want to impute Gwarinpa, Abuja. Can you see? Gwarinpa, Abuja. So I can just pick this neighborhood. Can you see? So another thing you need to do that you can do is you can use ChatGPT. You just go to ChatGPT, tell it to give you names of major cities in, let's say, about 5 states in Nigeria. You can mention the name of the states. So ChatGPT is going to just list those cities for you, and it is those cities that you come and enter here. Now, why are we entering those cities? It is because when you do so in every state, there's always a vibrant city where those you have lots of rich people or lots of commercial activities are going on. So this is why we are targeting such places. Now this is dependent on what you want to sell. It is based on what you want to sell. If you are selling something within 1k to 5k. Almost anybody can afford that, so you don't need to stress yourself too much. But when you're selling something, say 10k and above, it means that there are some certain people that can afford that. So all of these things, they affect price. Affect, it's not everybody that can affect sorry, it's not everybody that can afford anything and everything. So that is why you need to target major cities. So at the age too, you go to the age, you click on that, and then because I already set this down, that's why. So when you click on age 2, you will see edit at the front, and then you select the age. Now, based on what you are selling, all these things are based on what you are selling. You go to the language aspect to click on it, and then you have, so your own would have been on create audience. Remember, your own would have been on create audience right here. You would have been on create audience. So this one just helps me set this up faster. So the next thing here I want to do is the placement. So I clicked on placement, clicked on edit, and then click on manual placement. So under manual placement, I'm going to turn off audience network, and then I'll turn off messenger. Now this person's Instagram is not connected to his Facebook page, so I'm going to turn off Instagram as well. Turn off messenger, turn off Instagram. So in a case whereby your Instagram is connected to your Facebook page, yes, you can leave that on. Here we have in-stream ads video for reels. I don't really use in-stream ad videos because oftentimes people just scroll off. Sometimes those ads come as a distraction, and people don't really take, for me it doesn't just convert well, so that's why I don't use it. And even if I'm watching a video too and an ad pops up, I'll just skip it. It may work well for some people, it may work well for you. So these are things that you try out, and then you see what works best for you. Okay, now because I'm using a video, I'm going to be using a Facebook profile. I'm going to be using Facebook Reel. Where's Facebook Reels? Okay, so we have stories and reels, yeah. Okay, so you have Facebook stories, Facebook Reels. In a case where I'm using just a flyer, I won't use Facebook Reels. I'm just going to use Facebook feed, because when people are scrolling on their feed, they are usually kind of slower compared to when they are watching Reels. So when you know, okay, the video you want to use can capture attention, yes, then you use Reels. But when you know, oh, I'm just using a flyer, try to use just Facebook feed and story. Now, oftentimes I do turn off Facebook Marketplace, but because of what I'm doing is related to Marketplace, that is why I'm leaving this on. The next thing I want to do right here is I'm done with this page, so I'm just going to click on the next button. How many minutes do we have here? 18. So I want to be fast. Okay, so right here now, what do I need to do? Am I using, this is where you do your ad setup, where you do your creative. So in this case now, I'm using a video, so I'll leave it as single image or video. So I'll leave it. Remember I said anything automatic, or I'll just turn it off. Everything on manual. Now here I have setup creative. So I have set up creative. Now before I do this, I'm going to quickly do something. I'll go and copy the text that I want to use. That is my hard copy right here. So I have this app. I have this app called Keep Notes here. Once I click on that, I already have the copy I want to use. So I started the beginning of the write-up of this copy, and then I imputed it into ChatGPT to finish it up for me. So this was what ChatGPT came up with. So I started with the caption. I started here with the caption, and then I started this side. I mean up to this. Then I told ChatGPT what I wanted, and then he finished it up for me right here. So I'm just going to copy all of this, select all and copy. You would notice that for each write-up I didn't use more than maximum of 4 lines before giving a space. 3 lines, 4 lines, 4 lines, 2, 3. So don't go more than 4. It makes it easy for people to read. Now I've copied this. Now let's just go back. Alright, here we are. Now we are going to click on our setup creative. Okay, so click on setup creative, video ad in this case. Now my primary text here is what I would enter there, what I copy from ChatGPT, get quality Ankara. So I'm going to remove this space here because I want this write-up to show immediately after the get quality Ankara, so that they will feel like, okay, they still want to read what is there. So here I'm writing quality Ankara fabrics. Now I'm repeating the word Ankara, Ankara fabrics, Ankara fabrics. What I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to tell Facebook what my keyword is at the moment. So if you check in this write-up, you would notice that I repeated Ankara fabrics up to about 5 times. Can you see Ankara fabrics at the top? Ankara fabrics, Ankara fabrics, Ankara, Ankara, Ankara. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So this is what you want to ensure you do. These are the little things I infuse into my ads. These are pro tips that I share with my students, those who have my templates. So these are pro tips, because when I set up my ad, oftentimes I don't set up the targeting. I don't use detailed targeting or interest targeting. So this is what I do in order to make the targeting effective. So if you're trying to set it up without me telling you, that you wouldn't know how we ensure that we target the right people. There are some other things we make sure we input into the video or the flyer to make the targeting effective. So these are things that you need to note. These are things you need to note. So let me use this. So I have 2 videos. One is in the normal 1:1 size. The other one is in the story size. Like, one is in square shape, and let me put it like that. One is in square size, and the other one is in this phone size. So the one I clicked on now is the one that has the square size. That one can fit in anywhere. So this is the video right here. Then scroll down here to this blue icon, and then click on it. So right here now, Facebook will be asking you to trim. I don't trim anything here. I'll just leave it the way it is. I'm not changing anything. So I'll click on next. Now it's going to bring me here. Can you see in this case now? Look at this. We have square. Now first turn off this enable flexible media. No, I want everything. So when you see something like this, it shows that okay, there will be maybe black space at the top and things like that. So which means that I can actually use this one now is square. Can you see? This one here is square. So it is filling up the whole thing. That one is still okay. Let me check this one. This is horizontal. This ad will not show up in certain placement you have selected or maybe automatically cropped to avoid the replace video. Can you see? So let me see this one too. So this should be for the stories and what have you. So let me replace this one. I already knew Facebook would do something like this. Yeah. So that was why I created the same video in two formats, one in the square shape and the other one in the like portrait view. So once this one loads now, you see what I'm talking about. So what I mean by portrait view is something like this. So when you are watching it, it will fill your screen. The square shape is the one that comes like this. When you are watching it, it will just occupy small like this, right? So this is square. This is the portrait. Portrait will fill the whole screen like this. So this video I just imputed now, this particular one right here, this one now, it will fill the whole screen. Okay, let me just, okay, it's still processing. So I'm just going to add video. Okay, let me see what it is showing. Yeah, can you see now? This one has changed. I think everything has changed. This is the square, this is the horizontal. Whenever you use square can still fit into almost anywhere. Okay, so you can see now that this one here is giving me portrait. This one here is giving me portrait right here. And this one is giving me the perfect square. So I'm just going to leave this one like this because this one now is like when you rotate your phone horizontally. I didn't do for that version. So I'll just click on next right here. So just in case you'd like to run your ads like this, make sure you use the Layorian Ads Method. If you don't have it, request for it in my DM on the group, and then I'll let you know how to get it. That actually is a paid class. So when you gain access to it, one of the benefits you would enjoy is that your first ad, I'll guide you on how to set it up. We're going to like set up your first ad together. I'm going to guide you on how to go about that so that you can get the best results from that ad. So like I said, it's a template, not taking you through another Facebook ads class. It's a template. A lot of people have gone through different classes, and what they need is not actually another class. It's a template that guides them on this is how to do it so that this thing will give you the results you desire. Okay, so I'm going to paste this guy again. Let's just call it to Ankara. Okay, So at this point now I'm going to write quality Ankara. Quality Ankara fabrics. Or let me put, instead of quality Ankara fabrics, let me put wholesale here. So that anybody that sees it, the first thing they see is wholesale. So if you can just show wholesale Ankara, okay. So let me see what we have here in the preview. This is what the preview will look like. Can you see? Get quality Ankara at affordable prices with over 3 years of experience in what? Can you see? So here now I have this wholesale Ankara fabrics. Look at the WhatsApp button. This is the creative. So this is the first thing people see. This is the second thing in most cases, and this is the third thing they look out for. So all of these things to now in this place, make sure this place carries your keyword, which is your hard copy. Let your video to carry your keyword, and let this place to as much as possible carry your keyword. In most cases, it helps Facebook to know, okay, this is what you're talking about, these are the kind of people that needs to see your ad. So this is what it will look like on the status post and things like that. So you can see this one is just plain. Okay, so that's why it is. Let's just scroll. So if you get access to the template, you are going to be having access to some free content that will guide you. For those that don't really know how to run ads, you'll be getting access to all those contents for free. Contents that will guide you on how to run ads for free. But that is for those who have paid for the templates. And if you are the kind that wants to run a class, oh, congratulations, I do that a lot. So you could you'd be getting my free class guide if you make payments. Yeah, so you'll be getting my free class guide on how to run classes effectively. That is if you make payment for the ads template. So right here in text, I'm just going to say hello, welcome to the flash. Oh, sorry. So welcome to the flash. That's the flash stores. So hello, can I get more info on hello, can I get more info? You can just leave it at hello, can I get more info on your Ankara sales? I want that Ankara to be there, so when they message the person, you would easily know, okay, this is what they are talking about. So oftentimes, let's say you are running a class or you want to drop a link. So what you do is that you copy this text, and then you go and put it in your WhatsApp autoresponder. You download autoresponder from WhatsApp, right? Download autoresponder, and then you go and put it there in your WhatsApp autoresponder. That's what you use to create the link or whatever you want to drop, so that once this message drops, the link is going to follow. You don't want to be messaging each and every person that clicks on the ad by yourself. So make sure you download WhatsApp autoresponder, right, and set that up. Okay, so I already have this, I already have that. All right, in this case I am done setting up this ad. Based on how I set up my ad using the Layorian Ads method, I'm done setting up this ad. So what I do is I take a screenshot of this. Okay, all right, so now I'm done setting up my ad. You can see this is 620, and initially I set up my ad to start by 6:45. So I'll just go back here. Let me go back here and change the time to 6:30. So I'll click on that engagement side. So just about 10 minutes is enough. So 6:30 from now, I still have about 9 minutes. Okay, then once I'm done, I want to go back. Let me just go and click on next. So I've clicked on next. I want to check, hope anything did not change here. Hope everything is still on track. Okay, everything is still on track. Please avoid setting it to like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, because you want Facebook to just approve your ad fast. No, don't do that, because they need time to verify too. So when you click on publish, if your ad goes well, you see this one of three, you would see 111 right here. Can you see one campaign, one ad set, and one ad were published? So that is if your ad was published. If it goes well, that's what you should see. Now let's go into meta ads and see what we'll be having there. So in case you don't have the meta ads icon, this is what you need to download right here. This is the meta ads icon. So click on the meta ads icon. Okay, here we have it. I have some ads that are running at the moment. You can see this one is being charged 89 naira. This one is being charged 101. I think this one was on around 70 something before. So now you can see how much they have spent. Now this is within a week. This is within a week. So oftentimes when I use 5k like that, within a week it will be exhausted. Okay, so you can see the Ankara ad that we just set up. This is the Ankara ad that we just set up. So I think I have others. I don't know what was wrong with this person's page. The ad stopped, or I think there was a kind of picture that Facebook flagged in that ad, so it didn't make that convert well enough. So oftentimes when I have ads like this, the reason I left this ad even at 232 was because it was bringing genuine leads and what the person wanted to sell. By the time the person makes profit, which is still the same person, we would make good profit. He was able to make, I think, 2 sales from this particular ad, 2 sales of about 19k, because he was selling a product of about 19k. So these are some of the things that you consider when running ads. You check the kind of people, the kind of leads that your ad is bringing. So you compare the kind of leads with the amount. Imagine if Facebook is charging you, let's say 250, and you're selling a product of 5k. It means that for this 5k, 250, by the time you still calculate it, you still have profit. So this is what you use to calculate. It's not just, oh, my ad must be 10 naira, I must be saying 10 naira, and then it's it goes beyond that. you need to check the quality of the people you are getting. So in this case now, I just stop this ad straight. This one, 200 and something at the start, I stopped it. This one too, I stopped it. So you can have cases where you run ads like this and then this is happening. Just stop that ad. You just stop that ad. So this one now, I didn't stop it here. I think he got some orders thereabouts. I didn't stop this one. Okay, so this is my own class. You can see this one 152. Look at how much I spent. See the number of leads I got. So we have this, and then so look at this ATMS streetwears where the person was being charged 18 naira. Can you see the number of leads she got? 488 for around 9,000 naira. 488 leads. So all these things vary. So if you are planning to run a class, look at this one too now. So for around 10,000 naira, this person was able to get 82 leads at 113, and then can you see over 9k spent. So all of these things now, they are taking classes for around 7k, 10k. They have packages of 15, 20, 120, around 150k class, 50k. They have different packages. So imagine spending just 103 to get somebody that will pay minimum of 7k. This is this person's list class, Olari's list class, online fashion class that will teach you how to make bridal wears very well. And this is ATMS right here that will teach you how to make street wears. So both of them are very, very legit. So you can, if you are a fashion person and you'd like to reach out to them, feel free to reach out to me. They have quality online courses that you can work with. All right, so I hope you have learned one or two things. Please, if you will be trying this, ensure that you are setting up your ad using the Layorian Ads Method. It's essential that you follow the rules so you don't waste your money. It's possible that you are getting leads and those leads are not genuine leads. Another thing is this: when you generate leads, a lot of people say, oh, I generated leads and those people are not saying anything. When you generate leads that have experience, oftentimes they won't say anything, because on the social media space, everyone is a thief, everyone is a scam until you prove yourself otherwise. Someone will not just tell you come and pay 20k and then you just rush there. It doesn't work that way. Trust is very essential. Build trust first. Build trust first. When you build trust, then you can sell later. This is what a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to build trust. They just want people to come to them, give them money, and then the same thing that you did, that you saw that a lot of people too, they've done this thing. You've paid a coach and the coach did not deliver. After the coach collected the money, he didn't follow up. You will message them, they will not reply, and you still want other people too to come and do that same thing for you. It doesn't work that way. If you are genuine, you need to prove yourself for people to trust you with their money, no matter how small. And then people say, hey, what about other people that they are running classes, like, yeah, they are running classes, direct sales? Most of those people have built authority. In most cases, what happens with some people I've worked with, they've not built that authority. They just want direct sales. It doesn't work that way. Elon Musk can run direct sales. Why? Because he has built that credibility. Dangote can run direct sales. He has built that credibility. Even at that, you will still want to be sure. Is he really Dangote or somebody is impersonating him? And just that idea alone will keep people from paying for a while until they verify, oh, it is really Dangote, okay, I am safe. So for those running classes, for those that want to sell courses or whatever, build trust. So oftentimes I tell my clients, generate leads, follow up on them. I have a follow-up template. If what you want is follow up, how to follow up on people effectively. Yeah, I have the template. You can reach out to me. Please, all these templates I'm mentioning, they are free. The only one you get for free if you get my ads template is the class templates. I sell them separately, but I'm giving out that as a bonus for most people that want to learn how to run classes. So we've come to the end of this ads class. If you have any question, please feel free to reach out to me, and take care. Bye.